So I wanted to show you these Doodle chalk markers. I've tried to upload several videos, but for some reason they didn't upload right. So I want to do something a little bit different today rather than drawing on my windows, even though that's really fun. I wanted to show you how you can use these on like glass jars in your home. Even if you don't have a label that goes on there, you can just write it right on the glass, or even plastic lids, whatever you need to use. So I'm going to be using these for food storage. But anyway, so I've been using this blue one a lot. I'll go ahead and show you. These chalk markers, I've never used them before, but you know what? I wish I had, because they are so much fun, and cleanup is super easy. You don't have to get it wet. Well, I mean, if you use a lot of it, like if you color and then you color over it again and color over again, then you'll want to maybe wet it a little bit to make it all come off, but you really don't have to do that. Of course, I was drawing all over my windows with my 2-year-old, and we drew a lot. So, and you know what? It really did. It got a little bit on my window seal on the bottom part. It came off too, even though you're not supposed to use these on porous surfaces. It did come off. It didn't really leave a stain, but I wouldn't suggest testing that. But I'm going to just draw like, well, I'll show you here. Let's go ahead and these are super easy, by the way. What you want to do is you want to pump the, and I've already been using these, so you can tell it already has the chalk coming out. But you want to pump the edge a little bit and shake them really well to get all the color mixed up. And then they'll be ready to draw with. But I'm just going to write on here nuts. Let's see here, nuts. It gives great coverage. Nuts. I mean, it's solid. There's no skipping. And it's fun, and the price on these markers are really great. It says don't use with anybody under 3 years old, but of course, I mean, if they don't put it in their mouth, then it'll be okay, I think. But because it says it's non-toxic, but I definitely wouldn't use it with someone that's constantly putting their hands in their mouth. Or if you're like me, I get messy. I mean, look, all I did was write nuts on the jar. Anyway, but this says it's professional quality. They're really, really fun and easy to draw with. They don't have a scent at all. Like, I'm very chemical sensitive. I don't smell anything, which is great, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to use it. There's no scent at all, no chemical scent at all. So, and then I'm letting this dry just a little bit. They dry relatively quickly. So if you want to do like an overlay type picture or wording or whatever, you can do that, and it's not going to take forever. But you do want to let the chalk dry before you start trying to do that, or else you're going to end up blending colors. So everything's dry except for the end there, because I think I used a little too much. But anyway, so they are also reversible, which again I didn't know because I didn't read the pack. I always read the directions in the pack that you get stuff from. But you just take it out and turn it over, and there's your writing tip. It's still a little bit wide. I actually write really big anyway, so this is still a little bit big for me. But if you're very, detail oriented and can really get in there and write really small, then this would be fine for anybody like that. But so you want to, I'm just going to go ahead and write over. See? And so for the plastic portion, you can just write anything. And I'll show you how well it covers and how quickly it covers. This is kind of hard to do holding this. Of course, probably want to be using the drawing side for this because the tip is kind of scratching my color away, but there you go. Here's my heart. There's the other side. I think these are excellent. I would absolutely buy these again. Matter of fact, I probably will buy them again. I think they're great. It's a great product. So, yeah, it says here, to wash off, you must use a wet cloth or Windex. I have found that you do not have to use a wet cloth or Windex. Again, I was able to wipe it off mostly without that. But if you use a lot of it, you'll need to wet it a little bit. So, Doodle chalk markers and nuts.